Oh, that face looks so familiar to me. But okay, we'll take your guesses a bit later on. Right now, let's quickly take a look at the results from the weekend's sporting action, what the scoreboard looks like, starting off with some Super Rugby action.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to pull myself out of college basketball. I can't believe how the degree that they take it to in the US. Absolutely amazing, but it seems like I missed some incredible action down south when we look at Super Rugby. Of course, the Stormers back to winning ways after they were hit by the plague, it looks like. So many players suffering from a terrible strain of flu building up to this. So I think Robbie Fleck was a little bit nervous. But they obviously had got their first win against the Jaguares, then lost to the Waratahs Crusaders and Highlanders on tour. They needed this win against the Blues, and boy, did they play hard.
Just to restore some kind of confidence in the squad.
Yeah, man. And you've got to beat New Zealand opposition. It's key if you want to mount a title campaign. Yeah, but they looked really good. They jump up to 8th on the combined log with 2 wins in their 5 matches, but that bonus point win desperately needed, and they're going to need more bonus points where that came from.
Absolutely.
Then the Lions and the Sunwolves. Now, what I did expect was the Lions to maintain a 100% record against the Sunwolves. What I didn't expect was the scoreline, 40-38.
Yeah.
Malcolm Marks are mad at the moment. They're scoring a try, but when we consider their last outing, they beat the Sunwolves by 94 points to 7. So anyone who thought the Sunwolves were just the whipping boys of the competition,
think again.
Think again, man. But the Lions now top of the log, looking very, very strong. Looking at some of those other results, the Waratahs absolutely thumping the Rebels. Jaguares not looking good against the Reds, and of course the Reds playing the Stormers next on home soil. Lions getting the win, Stormers getting the win, the Brumbies beating the Sharks, and the Highlanders beating the Crusaders. The Crusaders at the moment missing 7 of their all-back players with injuries. It's a tough run for them, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see if they can maintain that title.
It's poising the next couple of rounds of the Super Rugby tournament just ever so close, and that's what we want to see. We want to see competitive matches that you are sitting at the edge of your seat. But let's talk CAF Champions League first round. Second leg, disappointing on the one hand. Well, I guess the only match I saw over the weekend was the Bidvest versus the CD Primero Agosto.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
penalties.
It's a bit of a rough run for the South African sides in cup competition at the moment. We know a lot of pressure at the moment on the teams in the local leagues. It hasn't been a very high-scoring local league when we look at the PSL, so I think some of that pressure is transferring into cup competition. And when we continue that cup run over the weekend, we saw some incredible results coming out of the UK. Our quarter-final results, Swansea losing 3-0 to Tottenham Hotspur, not missing Harry Kane at all at the moment. Christian Eriksen coming in with 2 goals there, added to Eric Lamela's 1. Man United beat Brighton 2-0. Wigan losing out to Southampton. They've had a dream run. Unfortunately, that came to an end. Leicester losing out to Chelsea. It took an injury time goal. And then, of course, the draw took place, and we now know who will be facing who, and it looks like a dream semi-final. We've got Man United up against Tottenham Hotspur. It's going to be a tough one.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, our final will be Chelsea hosting Southampton. So I think we can expect Chelsea to go through there. But neither team has won an FA Cup in quite some time, so it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and then finally with the Champions League coming up, the quarterfinals. The draw took place last week, and some beautiful matchups that we saw over there. Juventus, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester City, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Sevilla, and Roma are, of course, the last remaining 8 teams. And it's going to be some sensational matches, man. Liverpool versus Man City. What?
I know. It's almost like they're predetermined who's going to face each other in this one. But it's going to be an awesome week of European football. So keep yourself glued. There's going to be some massive results coming out.